In the swirling vortex of the 60s, four lads from Liverpool not only revolutionized music, but also became trendsetters in the world of luxury and style. Welcome to a journey through time, exploring the fabulous cars that became more than just vehicles for the Beatles. They became symbols of success, personal expression, and sheer indulgence in the fast lane of fame. When the Beatles soared to global stardom, their lives transformed in unimaginable ways, and so did their garages. Today, we're diving into the exquisite and eclectic collection of cars owned by John, Paul, George, and Ringo after the world was at their feet. From classic British elegance to the pinnacle of American muscle, their choices in automobiles reveal much about their personalities and the times they lived in. John Lennon, a beacon of creativity and defiance, didn't just stop with one iconic car. His garage was a testament to his eclectic taste and avant-garde spirit. The 1965 Rolls-Royce Phantom 5 is perhaps the most emblematic, its standard black paint eventually giving way to a riot of colors and symbols that turned it into a roving piece of art, a mobile extension of Lennon's own psyche. But Lennon's automotive interests didn't end with the Rolls. He was also the proud owner of a 1969 Mercedes-Benz 600 Pullman, a limousine that combined opulence with the kind of technological innovation Lennon appreciated in his music. This car, with its imposing presence and luxurious interior, was a fortress of solitude in the frenetic world of Beatlemania. Lennon's choice of the Mercedes 600 wasn't just about luxury, it was about making a statement. In its silence and solidity, Lennon found a contrast to the tumultuous world outside. Amidst these titans of luxury, Lennon's 1965 Ferrari 330 GT 2+2 Coupe stood out for its blend of Italian elegance and raw performance. It was more than just a sports car. It was a symphony of engineering and design, resonating with Lennon's own quest for harmony in his life and work. This Ferrari, with its sleek lines and powerful engine, was a far cry from the humble beginnings of Liverpool. It symbolized the journey Lennon had undertaken, from the backstreets of his hometown to the pinnacle of global fame. Not to be overlooked, Lennon's Austin Princess hearse was another vehicle that defied convention. More than just a car, it was a statement about life, death, and the space between. Lennon used it not just for transportation, but as a mobile recording studio, blurring the lines between the morbid and the creative, much like his songwriting. John Lennon's cars were much more than modes of transport. They were extensions of his personality, each with a story that intertwined with his life's journey. From the opulent to the outlandish, Lennon's cars were as diverse and profound as his contributions to music and culture. Paul McCartney, a maestro of melody, harbored a passion for cars that matched his musical prowess. While his 1967 Lamborghini 400 GT 2+2 spoke of Italian grandeur, it was but one note in the symphony of his collection. McCartney's taste in automobiles mirrored his eclectic musical influences, from the classical to the contemporary. Yet amidst the roar of Italian engines, McCartney's heart remained tied to British craftsmanship. His Aston Martin DB6, acquired in 1966, was more than a car. It was a piece of motoring nobility. With its refined lines and dignified presence, the DB6 was akin to a Beatles ballad, timeless, elegant, and deeply moving. The DB6 wasn't just about luxury, it was about McCartney's connection to his roots, a reminder of where he came from, even as he took the world by storm. But McCartney's garage wasn't limited to the ordinary. It housed an eclectic mix of automobiles that mirrored his eclectic tastes. Among them, his Mini Cooper S, customized by Radford, turned heads with its unique features. This Mini was not just a car, it was a personal statement, playful yet practical, much like McCartney's own personality. This Mini, with its distinctive modifications, highlighted McCartney's knack for blending the everyday with the extraordinary, turning a simple mode of transport into a mobile piece of pop culture. The diversity in McCartney's collection continued with his Ford Bronco, a rugged American classic that stood in stark contrast to his more genteel British models. The Bronco, with its robust build and off-road capabilities, reflected McCartney's adventurous spirit and his occasional yearning for the simplicity and freedom of the open road away from the limelight. Paul McCartney's array of automobiles reveals a man of complex tastes and a love for the craftsmanship behind each model. From the sleek lines of Italian sports cars to the unique charm of British classics and the rugged allure of American utility, McCartney's collection is a testament to his multifaceted life and career. each car a melody in the grand composition of his journey. George Harrison, often seen as the spiritual Beatle, had a worldly passion for cars, particularly those that promised speed and exhilaration. His affection for racing and high-performance vehicles was not just a hobby, it was a reflection of his quest for thrill and a deeper connection with the moment, much like his explorations in music and spirituality. George's 1964 Aston Martin DB5 stands as a beacon of this passion. More than just a car, it was an emblem of British elegance and performance, embodying the same meticulous craftsmanship and artistry Harrison applied to his music. But George's love affair with cars didn't end with the DB5. Harrison's collection was as varied as his musical influences. From British classics to breakthrough supercars, each car told a story, much like his songs. Among the cherished vehicles, a 1955 Ford Anglia 105E held a special place, symbolizing the quintessential British motoring experience of the era. This car, with its distinctive design and humble performance, contrasted sharply with the exotic and powerful machines that would later grace his garage. Yet it represented a piece of automotive history that resonated with George's appreciation for simplicity and charm. Another highlight of Harrison's collection was the McLaren F1, a car that redefined the boundaries of speed and engineering. Owning one of the fastest and most sophisticated cars ever made reflected George's lifelong pursuit of excellence and innovation, both in his music and personal interests. The McLaren F1, with its groundbreaking design and unparalleled performance, was a modern marvel that captured the essence of George's adventurous spirit and his love for cutting-edge technology. Harrison's 1966 Mini Cooper S, customized by Radford, showcased his playful side and his connection to the swinging London scene. This Mini, with its unique modifications, stood as a vibrant icon of pop culture, paralleling Harrison's own impact on music and society. The inclusion of a Jaguar E-Type in his collection further emphasized George's love for sleek design and high performance. The E-Type, celebrated for its beauty and speed, mirrored Harrison's synthesis of Western rock and Eastern mysticism, a blend that defined much of his life's work. George Harrison's car collection, from the Aston Martin DB5 to the innovative McLaren F1 and the classic Ford Anglia 105E, was a mirror to his soul. Diverse, dynamic, and deeply personal. Each vehicle, a chapter in his journey, reflecting his love for speed, his artistic sensibility, and his eternal quest for understanding the rhythm of life. Ringo Starr, the heartbeat of the Beatles with his rhythmic prowess, had a car collection that resonated with his unique character and the whimsical side of his persona. Unlike the flashy sports cars of his bandmates, Ringo's choices in automobiles were a mix of classic elegance and quirky charm, each telling its own story. Central to Ringo's collection was the 1964 Facel Vega Facel II, a car as unique and distinctive as Starr himself. This luxurious French Grand Tourer, known for its blend of American power and European styling, mirrored Ringo's own fusion of Liverpudlian roots with global fame. The Facel Vega wasn't just a car for Ringo, it was a statement of sophistication and a nod to his role as the cool, calm, and collected Beatle, often underappreciated but always essential. But Ringo's taste wasn't confined to the grand tours of Europe. He also had a fondness for the Mini Cooper, a British icon. His Mini, however, was far from ordinary. Customized to accommodate his drum kit, it was a perfect blend of practicality and personality, much like Ringo's approach to his music. This Mini wasn't just about getting from point A to point B, it was about making a statement, about bringing joy and a bit of whimsy into the everyday, much like Ringo's contributions to the Beatles' music. Among the more curious additions to Ringo's collection was a 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. This classic American car, with its tail fins and chrome detailing, stood out in the streets of London and spoke of Ringo's appreciation for Americana and the rock and roll era that had inspired the Beatles' early days. Ringo Starr's eclectic mix of cars, from the luxurious Facel Vega to the uniquely modified Mini and the classic American Chevrolet, reflect the drummer's down-to-earth nature, his sense of fun, and his pivotal role in the world's most famous band. Each car, in its own way, was a piece of the puzzle that is Ringo Starr, adding rhythm and color to the tapestry of his life. The Beatles' journey with their cars is a fascinating sidebar to their meteoric rise to fame. Each car, with its own story, parallels the personal journeys of John, Paul, George, and Ringo as they navigated the winding roads of fame, fortune, and legacy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.